43% and chill filtered, and it smells and tastes like this. Hey guys, welcome back to my first time tasting video on McIntyre's malts. My name is Wade. Thank you for being with me today. And I recently picked up a sample pack from Tamdhu with a few expressions that they have on offer. So today we are going to taste and review the Tamdhu 12-year-old. Now, there's some little bit of packaging and the information that came with these whiskies in the box. Very nice branding. They put a lot of effort into the marketing on this one. So the 12-year-old is 43% ABV. The color is natural color. However, on this expression, it is chill filtered. In my market, the Tamdhu 12 retails for about $105 to $110. It's not the easiest whiskey to find because one of our major chain stores is the official distributor, so it's not often you'll find it anywhere outside of those chain stores. Today we're going to do as per the usual formula: on the nose, on the palate, and I will let you know if it's one that I recommend that you spend your hard-earned money on. So let's open this Tamdhu 12 and start. Okay. Okay. Nice light golden color on this one. Tamdhu is a Speyside distillery. Many people I've heard, at least locally in our market, refer to it as, I guess, an alternative to Macallan. So let's get into the nosing on the Tamdhu 12. Yeah, absolutely. Quintessential sherried malt whiskey. Typical dark fruit notes. Tons of raisin, tons of oak. The malt is there. Bread, dates. A slight coastal note, a little bit of that saltiness coming through. It's a lovely nose. If you're a fan of a sherried whiskey in that traditional style, this is on the money. So I'm excited to see what it's like on the palate. The nose is good. Okay, let's try my first time tasting Tamdhu 12 on the palate. Cheers, guys. Wonderful. Yeah, all right, I like it. It's salty, bitter, oak influence, and this gorgeous sweetness comes up underneath and just does this beautiful dance between the two. Still lingering on the palate. The bitterness, the oak has disappeared, and I'm left with the sweetness. It's almost like this thin layer of honey, even caramel. Feels like it's just coating my palate. It's nice. It's already making me want to jump back for a second sip. I'm impressed. I wasn't sure what to expect, and initial thought is absolutely this is something. If you are a person who's partial to Macallan, you will appreciate this. This shits all over the Macallan 12, the double cask, the triple cask, the sherry oak cask. Night and day. It's yeah, I know which one I'd be turning to. Perhaps the 12 is the entry-level core expression. Maybe that's why they've chill filtered it and it's 43%. Thankfully, they haven't done it at 40%, which is, you know, usually kind of the ABV on those typical entry-level Macallans. So a little bump up is nice, and it's certainly making the difference on my palate. Let's try now again on another nosing and get back on the palate. I'm looking forward to another sip of this one, guys. Just beautiful aroma, almost like an afternoon breeze has just come across from a bakery and is carrying that gorgeous bready note, and it's just drifting through the air. That's what I'm getting, right? Delicate sweetness. There is a beautiful balance on this one. Everything in here is really where it belongs and where it needs to be. 43% and chill filtered, and it smells and tastes like this. I'm getting the sense that Tamdhu is definitely one that is a little bit flying under the radar, especially in Australia, although I've started to notice the prices jump up. I can already tell you guys, absolutely, without even going to the finish, I recommend this one. I would absolutely buy a bottle for $105 or $110 even. Exceptional. Exceptional value, great quality whiskey for that price point. Nose is beautiful, just this perfect combo of sweetness, malt, and oak. It's just stunning. The sweetness of the raisins. We have beautiful woody notes on the oak. And that lovely malty bready note coming through. Perfect balance. What a great 12-year-old. Beautiful. Let's try now on the final sip and the finish, and yeah, see how we go. This is quite possibly one of the nicest 12-year-olds that I've had to date. The balance on this is exceptional. It's ridiculous how good this is. Like, this is amazing. I am thoroughly impressed with this one. Absolutely gorgeous. Just everything exactly where it's supposed to be. Satisfying. The texture's great. The finish is lovely. Sweet, salty, malty. Find me a better 12-year-old whiskey. Put it in the comments. Let me know, guys. Give me a better 12-year-old whiskey. I would even go as far as saying this has a nicer balance than the Glenallachie 12-year-old, which I love. This is not as sherry heavy as that, but it's just, it's stunning. Absolutely recommend the Tamdhu 12. This is a great whiskey. I'm going to add it to my ever-growing whiskey list of full bottles that I want to pick up and spend more time with and enjoy. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend it. Please go out and grab yourself a Tamdhu 12, especially if you are someone who loves a good sherried whiskey. And please, if you have the choice between this and Macallan, and you want to buy whiskey for the flavor and not for the marketing, Tamdhu 12 all day. But don't tell anyone, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me today on my first tasting of the Tamdhu 12. Let me know, have you tried it? What do you think? Do you think it stacks up against other whiskeys of a similar flavor and value proposition? I'm going to finish this one now. While I enjoy this, you should check out this next video. Have a look. I think you'll like it.